Yeah, man, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom also to the wandered Israelites, which include you Judah's children, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are still oppressed together. Okay, according to the book of Jeremiah 50:33. Okay, also the blood descendants, who would not appear as like. Okay, but to whom Soleil pertained the adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, the glory, and the covenants, according to Romans chapter 9, verse 4, those groups mentioned. And without talking too much, we will go directly in the verse of today. Okay, and you summer intro, right? Right? I always, when I do a lesson, I usually have Romans chapter 9, verse 4 open, so you listeners can see it. Okay, for those who don't know. Okay. But again, Romans chapter 9 is the basics really, Like there's no new thing under the sun, right? And the all these things were given to Israelites only. Okay. That's why we have Romans chapter 9 in the first place. Okay. But guess what? It's just a conclusion that was drawn with the fundament being built in the whole scriptures, okay, before that. Okay, so this is just a conclusion that was drawn. It's basically wait, let me get that real quick. That word, I'm not summary. Yeah, it's just a summary, right? English isn't my mother's tongue, but you know what I mean, right? It's just a summary. Okay. So you can't have Romans chapter 9 verse 4 without the fundament for it being built. And guess what? All the words in the scripture that you see before that verse, okay, or the whole chapter basically, is the fundament for it. Okay, so Romans chapter 9 verse 4 is just a summary. Okay, wouldn't make sense if Paul just talks out of nowhere. Okay, he has to get the stuff from somewhere, right? Don't you think they had all the prophets? Okay, all the law. Of course they had. How Yahushua then could had it if Paul also not had it, right? So of course they all had it, and they had even more sources than we. Today, of course, we got the internet. Knowledge shall increase. Let me get that real quick. Okay. Like I said, I try to talk not so much, but knowledge shall increase. But this is not talking. This is scripture talking. Okay. This is Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end, which we're in right now. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be what? Increased. Okay. And that to and fro maybe means, that some brothers may not be in the truth what is it? As fast as others. Some may first be in some other, in some other group or something, and then they see Great Millstone, and then they start to learn from them, right? From the elders and apostles. So, some may find to it in another way. Okay, some may found out about GMS to a camp, and some found out about it to the internet. And when you have it on the internet or at the camp, it doesn't matter. Really, it's the same. Okay, it's all a process. Okay, to learn more from where you, to learn more from the elders and apostles. Okay, it's not like you was in the camp, you see the brothers you see the brothers teaching, okay, you agree to everything, then you talk a little bit with them, then you say, oh, I now believe that GMS has the truth, you know, and now you're in the truth now, okay? You start to look, oh, what is my goal now, okay? Your goal should be now to preach the same gospel, okay? First you what is it, wait. First you start as a, it was Apostle Gabar who said that, okay, which is really a good example. It's already some time ago when he said that, but you start as a parrot, okay, beautiful example. You start really as a parrot because, of course, you repeat what the elders and apostles first and foremost say and the brothers, okay, and then you start to be, in the end, you are the dragon, right? I don't remember every last animal that he said, but he made an example with, I believe, even 4 animals, not just 2 that I mentioned, right? But I know that the first one was a parrot, and I believe the last one was, or I believe that the first one was a parrot, because you just repeat what the elders say, okay, and all the way down to the brothers, and it ends with a dragon, because a dragon really is stable in the script, in the doctrine, okay, and the dragon is also harmless as a dove, you know, and what is it? Wait. But why is a serpent calm? Matthew 10:16, right? That's a good example. Behold, I sent you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Yeah, exactly. So the last one would be a dragon. And the first one is a parrot. Okay. Because, like I said, you repeat in the beginning a lot, and then you start to not making your own doctrine, but to having your own style. All right. When it comes to myself, for example, I figured out my style not so long ago, and I'm already 2 years in the truth, man. You see, 2 years and something, I believe, even almost. Okay, because before that I was in law-keeping Christian groups here in Germany, right? A couple years or something. But the truth really opened itself to me after that, of course. But this is only 2 years and something. I don't know the exact time, but yeah. Okay. So then in the end you're the dragon, right? So beautiful. This is the verse of the day. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings or as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. Okay, KJV 16:11. And how is that? Of course, it has also to do with preaching this gospel, right? Okay, sometimes you start to believe that, or you start to think that, oh, am I doing too much? Am I over righteous or something? Did I said something wrong or so? So I will get punished because I basically had not the doctrine 100% right, like the elders and apostles said it. Okay, so of course we understand it and we are careful, but we get better. Okay, we get better. Okay. So we got help from on high. Okay, who gives us the words in our mouth, man? Wow, that moon is really beautiful, man. Let's see, maybe I can take a photo. Oh no, this is not an app, this is the phone screen recorder. maybe, you know, maybe I should use an app because, for example, if a chariot comes while I do a video, because oftentimes I'm outside when I do a video, I can easily take a photo or a video, right? But with that phone recorder, it's not so easy. I just could go to the camera, right? Exactly. Yeah, man. So, I think I will quit it here, and yeah, and I will quit it here, and I will upload a real short video. Okay, a short. I believe it's called short. Yeah, a YouTube short with that moon. Okay, if you can see it, I hope. But I will upload it and put a scripture to it, and there comes a scripture like a lightning in my head, man. Okay, a scripture directly in my head comes there, and it is he gave the moon and the sun as a sign, I believe, some about, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so I will do that, and hopefully you see the next short, which I upload 2 minutes later. Shalom. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Kakadash, man, Barakatah, to you listener, and also to the sisters in the background, listening, learning, and yeah, maybe even making their man one of the hopeful elect, okay, to be faithful and telling him the truth, man. Shalom.